Hey, what's up guys, we're the InsomNerds. We'll be giving away a few free skins to you guys that cost less than 300 diamonds once we have reached the 250 subscribers mark. So how do you participate? Simply go to the link in the video below, like our Facebook page InsomNerds, like, subscribe and share the video with your friends. Comment down your in-game name, your game ID, which skin would you like to receive, and why do you deserve to get the skin. And remember, winners will be chosen depending on how creative your answers are. And lastly, let's go back to the main video. Hey, what's up guys, I'm Raverick, creator of InsomNerds. In today's video, I'll be doing a commentary gameplay video on a newly released serial called Helcurt. As I say at Helcurt. So let's talk about Helcurt design. Okay, so mostly Helcurt, I really love how his style, how he have all those blades on the side and also the claws. And I really like the effect. It's like he have this smoke effect that's coming out from his body, which make it really cool. But what was the first two impressions that I had when I first saw Helcurt was actually, one thing on my mind was actually the first part is he kind of looked like Nightcrawler in X-Men, and also the other impression I had was, I don't know what's wrong with his face, man. You look at his face, it kind of looked like the Pokemon Jinx. Okay, if you know, it's like you combine Nightcrawler and Jinx, you will get Helcurt. So let's take a look at his other skin right here. No. I still find it really funny because of he looked like a cooked Helcurt. Like, you know, he went into like a pot of soup or something and he got cooked. And it's like a well done Helcurt. So it's really funny. But overall, I really like the hood, the cape. But in terms of like the face and the design, like he kind of have hair. I don't know why he has hair. It looks really funny. Okay, so let's talk about his skills. Okay, so his skills, right? First is the race advantage. This is how it works. Is like when enemy which nearby him cast a spell on him, he can actually silence them for 1 second, and also having an effect of a 3-second cooldown, which allows him to silence once again. So he can actually prevent ganks from happening if someone try to sneak up on him. So next is Shadow Raid. Okay, this skill is like he actually blinks forward, actually deal a certain amount of damage, meanwhile slowing the enemy. And also, if you activate this at night, you can actually do a slow effect on the enemy, and meanwhile also silencing them for 1.5 seconds. The second spell will be Deadly Poison Stinger. I find this spell really is like quite overpowered because of how much you can look at the cooldown time. It's insane. Only 4 seconds. 4 seconds of the cooldown time, and plus an additional 100% extra physical attack. So that's really quite overpowered, I would say. And plus you get to slow the enemy down by 12% with your effect stacks for 3 seconds, and it stores up to 5 stinger for a full blast. And lastly is ulti, Dark Knight Falls. I find this ultimate will be really good in depending on what strategy you are playing in. If you are a team that who are going to initiate, or if you are a team who is falling back, you can actually use this ultimate to like maybe play with your friends. You can actually discuss a strategy to go upon fighting your enemy team. Okay, so now let's go to the gameplay. Yeah, so the game has started. Let's go. Okay, so the first item I'll mostly get is the jungle knife, and I wouldn't mind any lane to go to, but mostly it's just for me to I'll go mostly to bot, and the first skill I'll pump is mostly on my second skill. Okay, so right now the first thing you want to do is you must get the buff. This one will actually give you a greater advantage and increase your farming speed. because it reduces your amount of mana that can be used on like enemies or like when you're farming. So I'm going to take down the second one here. I really like the support hero Digi. It's really strong. You can actually support me quite well in this lane, I guess. Because I'm laning against like Hylos, it's a tank. We try to go for the crab now. Try to leave your retribution so that in case if like they KS, you can actually use your retribution to kill steal back. So it's just Hylos at board. I'll get Nimble Blade next. It's for me to gain more stacks so that I can actually farm faster. And now I have my ultimate. I'll see if it's possible to gang me later.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Okay, for the next item, right, mostly I will go for is the swift boots. Okay. Because it gives me extra attack speed, which really helps for my second skill. Boots.
Initiate retreat.
You are trying to go for clean. Oh, there's that bite. Yes. Oh, so close. Ah, just left like just a little bit. Just a little bit. We can almost take down clean. I should wait for Moskov to come before I go in. Oh, I saw Fanny there.
No.
She's diving a tower. She's feeding.
First blood.
Okay, she gave us a very good first blood, a very good start. Oops. Oh, gitu. I have no idea what he's saying. I don't understand. I don't understand, you know? He's doing oh my god, nearly died. Nice. Okay, next item I will mostly go for Blade of the Seven Seas. Because I find that, you know, Helcurt is really, his HP is really low. And his defense, I would say his armor and resistance are usually quite low. So I would say mostly is to go for something where you can do a lot of rip damage. You can actually deal damage on the side. You don't have to really go into battle. We are going for Fanny. And she's down. Boobs. I have no idea what the Fanny is doing. Because if the Fanny is good enough, it can actually clear both of us in the game. We're going to try to take down the tower. So Blade of the Seven Seas is really good because it gives you extra physical penetration. And meanwhile, jumping through! Fanny can't get away. So the ulti is really strong because it actually immobilizes their vision. It actually takes away a part of their vision so that they can't actually see the map or the allies around them.
Kill.
Only at a really small I would say area around your own hero you can see. Okay, 100 more gold. I got my blade of 7C right now. Top's engaging.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, so close, clean, nearly sniped me down. Okay, the next item I will mostly go for is Endless Battle because it gives me a bit of life steal and a bit of HP at the same time, and it allows me to do true damage. As in, I wouldn't really get Hardcore because you have 70% physical attack, okay, extra 5 more attack compared to Endless Battle. But Endless Battle it provides your hero with more stats like HP, mana, additional movement speed, life steal at 15% only, and just a little bit lesser on the life steal. Okay, I'm trying to go top to help them.
Request backup. Killing spree.
Oh, he died.
Your death doesn't concern me.
Going back.
Launch attack.
So if just now I went in too close, Digi might have just killed me with the time bomb.
Our
So
turret has been
when using
destroyed.
Helcurt, you have to really be careful. You don't really need to go into battle.
Ally has been
Try to fight on the
slain.
sideline with your ulti and try to aim.
Your team destroyed a turret. Your team destroyed a turret.
No idea what your Fanny is doing. Destroying 3 kills like this.
Request backup. Launch attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Initiate retreat. Our turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been
Suck
slain.
down!
Request backup.
So I would say Helcurt is very strong for chasing people once he pops his ulti. I'll try to aim the Digi. Oops, I missed. No, Digi, come back! I need to get a Digi. Oh, Fanny is there. I'm trying to aim for Soon first. He got a really nice skin, but
Unstoppable. Double kill.
yes! It's not about the skin, it's about the skills.
Request backup.
That's good. Okay. But I think Soon skin is really cool. Cho is slowing a lot right now, like such at only 9 minutes, you know. Okay. I think we are about to end the game quite fast. On this.
Ally has slain.
So I've got my Endless Battle. So this item will give me extra movement speed, 5%, 15% of life steal, and also a good amount of HP, which allows me, like you can see my HP right now, it's at 4.9k. It's not a lot, but at least I can tank a little. Okay, the next item I will definitely go for is Berserker Fury, as I will need the extra physical attack and also the critical chance, which allows me to clear my opponent easier I'll try to go for swim right now.
Launch attack!
Ooh,
Monster kill!
yes! I'll be going with Lord, we're gonna push.
Your team destroyed a turret!
Go for any hero, be careful.
An ally has been
I'll go to
slain.
meat, I'll help meat. Okay, 2 heroes. So you actually must know when to engage.
Your team destroyed
Right now I do
a
not
turret.
have my ultimate.
Executed.
Helcurt is there. Try to slow him down. I'm going back. I can't really kill Helcurt yet. He's quite tanky. Oh, he got his ulti. Now I have my ultimate as well. I can actually initiate the fight if I want to. Okay, they are going in. Got my ulti. Bringing in PG first. Oh, so close, so close.
Monster kill. Your team
Okay,
destroyed
PG is
a
ulti,
turret.
means I can go in.
Double kill.
I'm going to Berserker Fury right now.
Triple kill.
Moskov. My kills, Moskov! Why did you take my kills? Moskov! Okay, normally I will go for Magic Blade, but it really depends on the enemy lineup. If the enemy have mages, although they have Hylos, I wouldn't really consider getting Magic Blade because I find that I can still sustain the game. So I would say Hylos is really strong. He's really strong for engaging fights or maybe distracting enemy teams by confusing them with his ultimate. And also give him an advantage on who to aim. Like when you use your ulti, you can actually take down the weaker ones first, like maybe the support, the mage, or the marksman. You don't really want to go into the fight using your ulti and aiming for the fighters or the tanks. Because the role of an assassin is like, you always have to take down the weaker ones first, so that you can actually pull down one of your opponents, and then from there, you can actually go forward with your team and maybe clearing and winning the game. Because the main objective is advantage and winning the game. Okay, so I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel InsomNerds, and also don't forget to comment down, take part in the event in the earlier part. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!
No, 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 no.